Imagine you're born a female tiger. You're a single mum who has to hunt solo in a deadly jungle, raise cubs who depend on you alone, no backup, no breaks. On top of that, you must fight your own mother for territory and hunting rights. In this video, we'll follow your new life as a female tiger, from the day you're born till the day you leave your legacy behind. How long would you survive her brutal life? Let's find out. Chapter 1. Birth and Blind Beginnings. You are born into darkness, smaller than a loaf of bread, blind as a bat, and the only thing keeping you alive is your mom's warmth. Your mother meets you after roughly 3.5 months of growing inside her during a tough pregnancy that slowed her down. You can't see a thing, but you feel her steady purr and the thumping hearts of your siblings beside you. This hidden den is your whole world right now, and you're 100% dependent on her. For the first 2 weeks, your eyes stay shut as you spend your days nursing and sleeping, growing fast. By 1 month, your wobbly legs start carrying you around the den. But don't get too comfortable. Danger is always close. Your mother, a solitary parent from day one, must leave to hunt, aware that every rustle in the bushes could signal a leopard, wild dogs, or worse. For years, she'll endure the dual burden of hunting and nurturing, teaching you to survive while keeping threats at bay. One day, you hear a low growl, and your heart races. She bursts back just in time, her roar shaking the ground as she chases the intruder off. You're safe, but it's a wake-up call. The jungle doesn't mess around. Sleep is a luxury for her now, constantly guarding you all. But this fragile safety won't last, because in just 6 months, Playtime turns deadly. Chapter 2. Playtime turns serious. At 6 months, you're 50 pounds of stripes and chaos. You wrestle with your siblings, pouncing on leaves and chasing each other's tails. You even try to roar like your mom, but all that comes out is a squeaky meow. Pretty embarrassing, right? They tumble over you in mock laughter, and you jump back in, play fighting like it's the most important thing in the world. Yet behind these playful bouts lies a glimpse of the future. As you grow older, the bonds among siblings will be tested. In time, you'll experience what some call daughter drama, when even those you once played with become rivals competing for territory, prey, and survival. You don't know it yet, but these games are survival training, and soon, even your siblings will become your enemies. Chapter 3. Learning to hunt like a boss. At 1 year old, you're up to 150 pounds of teenage awkwardness, and you start tagging along on your mother's hunts. She's stealth itself, her massive paws silent on the jungle floor as she stalks a deer. Muscles coiled, you observe her silent approach. Then, in a flash, she explodes in a burst of speed, a reminder that tigers like you are ambush predators, not built for long chases. A single miscalculation, a kick from a deer's hoof, or a charge from a wild boar could leave her injured, unable to hunt, and her cubs would starve. She can't afford to take risks, but she must hunt to survive. Failure is just part of the game, especially when you consider that your mother, roughly the size of a motorcycle and smaller than the males, who weigh about half as much as a small car, has mastered the art of leveraging her intelligence and agility over brute strength. As you grow, you learn that while males can take down massive prey, like buffalo, with their sheer size and strength, you, being smaller, must rely on strategy and precision. A direct confrontation with such large prey could end in disaster. So you opt for smaller, more manageable targets, even if it means hunting more often. This lesson in strategy is something you'll carry with you for life, but mastering the hunt isn't enough, because soon you'll face the jungle alone, and starvation doesn't play fair. Chapter 4. Alone in the wild. When you hit 2 years, weighing 250 pounds, your mother's patience evaporates. No more nudges. Her snarls are final. Tigers organize territories like a patchwork quilt. Males claim vast swathes overlapping with multiple smaller female territories, which are strategically packed near water and prey, and that's because females need to be closer to their cubs while hunting. Females inherit or fight for land close to their mothers, but never peacefully. Your first lesson in territorial law comes when your mother turns on you. You fight back, a blur of growls and swipes, but she pins you down, her teeth grazing your neck, a warning. You flee, bloodied but alive. As you carve your own territory, you discover it's already bordered by your sister, who left months earlier. Her scent marks scream, "Mine," on the tree you both hunted in as cubs. When you meet, neither retreats. She lunges. You collide mid-air, a tangle of muscle and rage. Her claws rake your shoulder, but you hold your ground until she finally withdraws, leaving you a narrow strip of land. Survival means claiming scraps, even from family. And this male complicates everything. His territory looms like shadow, overlapping with yours and most probably with your mom's and sisters. And when a 500-pound male storms into your turf during mating season, you have no choice but to submit. His sheer size and strength leave no room for defiance. He could kill you if you resist. The encounter is quick, no sweet talk here. Afterward, he vanishes, leaving you to guard your territory, and now marked with his scent as a warning to other males. But here's the twist. This male could very well be the same one who fathered you. Tigers have no concept of family ties when it comes to mating. Males roam vast territories, often overlapping with multiple females, and they mate indiscriminately. The male who just impregnated you might have done the same to your mother years ago, or even to your sister in a neighboring territory. In the wild, genetic diversity is thin, and the chances of inbreeding are high. When your sister gave birth last year, her cubs might share the same father as yours. It's a grim reality of tiger life. The same male who sired you could now be the father of your cubs, or the father of your nieces and nephews. The jungle doesn't care about bloodlines, it cares about survival. This male's legacy is everywhere, in your mother's den, in your sister's territory, and now in yours. But for you, it's just another day in the wild, where survival trumps sentiment, and the line between family and foe is blurred beyond recognition. Chapter 5. Motherhood, the ultimate test. Months later, you feel the first kicks inside you. At around 5 years old, you give birth in a secret den to 3 tiny cubs, each weighing between 2 and 3 pounds, just like you once did. Now you're a mum, and everything changes. Though you still weigh about 250 pounds, you now need 20 to 30% more food to produce milk and sustain yourself. With cubs to feed, you must hunt more frequently than you did as a lone tigress. A single kill might sustain you for a few days, but with hungry mouths to feed, you're back on the prowl sooner than you'd like. Each hunt a race against time and exhaustion. Hunting becomes even tougher with cubs. Loud, clumsy, and always hungry, making you feel like a single mom juggling triplets in a rough neighborhood. One night, a rival male sneaks in. The male who fathered your cubs is not around, or he lost a fight with this new male in the picture. He's not here to help. He wants to kill your cubs so you'll mate again, resetting your cycle. You fight with everything you've got, claws slashing, teeth bared, and drive him off, but not without cost. One cub is hurt badly. You nudge it gently, but it doesn't move, and the heartbreak is immense. In your world, where 50% of cubs die, like flipping a coin for survival, such losses are a harsh reminder of nature's cruelty. And it gets worse, because in a few years, even your own daughters will fight you for scraps. Chapter 6. Aging in the wild. By 10, equivalent to 60 in human years, your body is wearing down. Your teeth are dull, your joints stiff, and though you still hover around 250 pounds, your movements are slower, your hunts more laborious. Younger tigers circle your territory, their eyes gleaming with ambition. One evening, as you drag a kill back to your cubs, a younger female emerges from the brush, a stranger, muscles taut, eyes locked on your hard-earned meal. She snarls, her voice sharp and commanding, claiming your food, your land, your legacy. You roar, the sound echoing your prime, and lunge, claws slashing the air. But this time, Your body betrays you. Your strikes are slower, your reflexes dulled. The fight is brutal. And though you fight with the ferocity of a lifetime of battles, the younger tiger is faster, stronger. With a final, decisive blow, she pins you, her teeth bared at your throat. You yield, your breath ragged, your body trembling. She steps back, victorious, and you retreat, knowing your time as ruler of this territory has come to an end.
As you limp away, the scent of the younger tiger lingers in your nostrils. It's familiar, but you can't place it. Days pass, and you watch from the shadows as the new tigress claims your land, your hunting grounds, even the den where you once raised your cubs. The realization hits you like a thunderclap. The faint scent, the way she moved, the fire in her eyes. She is your daughter, one of the cubs you fought so fiercely to protect. She has returned, not as a stranger, but as a challenger, stronger and hungrier than you ever were. The pride you once felt for her now mingles with a bitter ache. You find a quiet corner of the jungle, far from the territory you once ruled. Your body is weary, your spirit heavy, but there is a strange peace in knowing that your bloodline endures. Your daughter's roars echo through the trees, a reminder that your legacy lives on. But there is solace in knowing that your story is not over. Your daughter carries your battles, your strength, and your will into the future. And though you have fallen, you are not defeated.